you talked about it being a party of representation, how that is maintained, whether that is stable. It is still true for the last 30 years.
Yes, you see, at the end of the day, running China, keeping a country of 1.4 billion together every day is a massive challenge, which is why for most of Chinese history, China has more often been divided than united. So the periods like what China has experienced in the last 30 years with a strong central government delivering phenomenal improvement in living standards to its people, it's very rare in Chinese history.
Yes.
And so if you compare the record in governance of the Chinese Communist Party, especially after Deng Xiaoping launched his 4 modernizations 40 years ago in 1979, it's quite amazing what China has accomplished. And the Chinese must always measure the record of their governance, not against what other countries have achieved, but what has been achieved in Chinese history. And no Chinese government ever in Chinese history has improved the living standards of the Chinese people as much as the Chinese Communist Party has. And you're right, I call it the Chinese Civilization Party, because the main goal of the Chinese Communist Party is not to promote or to export communist ideology. The main goal of the Chinese Communist Party is to revive Chinese civilization and bring it back to the standing and respect that it used to enjoy in the world for over 2,000 years. And the key driving force in the Chinese mind, which I think every American should be aware of, is that the Chinese are acutely aware that they went through something like maybe 150 years of national humiliation, starting from the Opium War of 1842, probably, going up to the Japanese occupation and so on and so forth.
Yes.
So they've gone through a lot of humiliation, and their desire, therefore, is to regain the respect that China used to enjoy. And it is somewhat sad that just at the moment when the Chinese people feel that, hey, we are now finally achieving something meaningful, that's the time when America decides to slap China. And so for them, the only thing they remember is, you see, they're trying to humiliate us again.